If you don't know already, the real estate agent is the #1 danger to you and the industry. So why is it 3 out of 4 buyers use the first agent they speak with? That's 75% of buyers hiring an agent the wrong way. Hi, I'm Andrew Storms, advocate and advisor for buyers of lifestyle real estate and founder of KiaLink.com. This is video #1 from a series of 6 regarding the main concerns to be aware of in lifestyle locations. Today our topic is beach homes and coastal properties. Let me start it this way. Bear with me. From breathing in the fresh air to the healing attributes of salt. The coastal environment is certainly not a location on which to abandon your due diligence. If you feel that you're perfectly in control by living in a picturesque beach or along a wooded coastline, you obviously haven't thought of Mother Nature. In fact, this is one of the key areas where you need to understand the possibility of flooding, or worse still, having your property just removed from its foundations by a storm rolling through. If your home is high enough to escape such effects, you're not necessarily in the clear. If you're on a coastal hillside, then landslides and erosion can be potential threats. Hey, look at some of the Southern California areas where some of the most expensive homes in the state run the risk of slip sliding away, right? Understand this, I am not a sky is falling type of guy. I'm more proactive than reactive. So if you're looking at coastal living, worst case scenarios could include, and remember these are worst case scenarios, earthquakes and liquefying of sands, high winds and storm surge being hurricanes and tropical storms, heavy rains and erosion, crumbling hillsides, flooding of nearby coastal outlets. There's a slew of worst case scenarios. Okay. Coastline covers here 13,000 miles around the US, from small beach towns in Encinitas, Southern California, to Puget Sound in Seattle, from the multi-million-dollar escapes in the Hamptons to vibrantly colorful beaches of Miami. And of course, an abundance of coastline in the Gulf. So above and beyond the normal due diligence you would do on your home, there is additional information that you need to find out with coastal properties. Now, first and foremost, speak to locals. Get a good feel for the area. Beyond that, following some of the guidelines, checks, and that you may want to look into. It may sound a little overboard, but it's up to you and how far you want to take your due diligence. So let's go through this. If you have found a property directly on the coast, hire an engineer to overlook the building plans to check that the specs are up to current code. Look over maps on Google Earth to give historical layover of the area so you can see or check for erosion patterns, if any. Pull up historical weather stats for the area because some places like parts of Florida and Gulf get hit by major storms every year or two. Almost anything metal rusts, from air conditioners to pipes under the home. Ask an HVAC, which is a heater, vents, and air conditioning specialist, and a plumber to literally check everything from top to bottom. Check electrical problems. Just because a light turns on, it doesn't mean that there's no rust or any problems behind it. How well is the interior of the home sealed to protect your electronics from becoming destroyed? Depending on where you are, a sewer can be either public or private property. So does the septic tank need to be pumped? Is it well constructed, or is it now problematic, which will be expensive? Is there any odor wafting towards the home? How is the leach field? Where is the potable water coming from? Public source or private well? How is the pressure? Could it be contaminated by salt water or something else? If that's possible, can it be avoided? Are you allowed to collect rainwater? Some local governments don't even allow it, and it's a criminal offense to do so. The furnace is another metal product, which you'll obviously have the HVAC person also review. But where is it located? Is it run by propane or natural gas? Is the tank owned or leased? When was the propane tank last checked for corrosion, and when were its footings last inspected? Salt spray can literally erode most metals, so how are the nails on the roof, if there are any? Maybe there are previous leaks from rusted hardware. Are there solar panels on the roof? If so, what are their condition? There's a laundry list of stuff to look through. But it makes sense to bring in a qualified specialist when looking to purchase a coastal home. This type of lifestyle can be one of the most amazing areas to live, but you need to put in the work up front to be able to relax and enjoy it, as with all lifestyle properties. Remember, KeyLink provides peace of mind, headhunting only the very best real estate advisors to represent your interests. I hope you found this information helpful. As your good deed for the day, could you please give us a thumbs up and share the video if you believe it can help others? My name is Andrew Storms. Have an awesome day. Thanks. Bye-bye.